preceding message was furnished as a public service by the National Football League. The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Ford and your local Ford dealer, who invite you to test drive the new 1981 Ford cars and trucks. Sylvania, makers of Super Set Color TV and a complete line of home entertainment products. And by Allstate Insurance Companies. You're in good hands with Allstate.
It's halftime here in Milwaukee. Score tied 13-13. I'm Lindsey Nelson with Sonny Jurgensen. Sonny, the 49ers started out on the ground today, but didn't take them long to get in the air.
Well, they did. They finally got the ball, I think, to Freddie Solomon. He's their long threat. They threw the big pass to him, 44 yards, took him down to the 1 yard line, which is a great catch on his part. You take a look at it right here, and he just kind of steals the ball here because there's pretty good coverage here, and he's looking dead back into the sun. He beat Mark Lee for that one. That set up a touchdown, but he scored another touchdown on the same type of catch again on Mark Lee. Now, this isn't the touchdown catch. This is Elliott, I think, going in for the touchdown, but that set up that particular touchdown, the pass to Solomon. But they got out very quickly, as we said, but neither team has turned the ball over much, only one turnover apiece. But I had to admire the way Green Bay came back. Dickey had a big half, 16 out of 22. He moved the ball around. He got the ball to Lofton, and I think he has to do the same thing in the second half.
Of course, the 49ers have been a little hesitant about who they'd started quarterback. They started DeBerg. He's performed the entire first half, and I thought had a good first half.
He did. He was 8 out of 14. He didn't have the ball a lot. Green Bay kept the ball away from them, which was important, I think, for their team to do. And that's why we have a good football game, and it's going to be a better second half.
Statistically, the 49ers, of course, led Green Bay both in the air and on the ground in the first half. And the score is tied 13, and we're getting about set to resume here now.
In the stats department, you know, San Francisco, they passed for 142 yards, but look at the Packers, 143, 16 out of 20, 8 out of 14 for the 49ers. Just a little edge to the 49ers rushing. Time of possession, not much to talk about there, but I tell you, that's why the game, you look at the stats, they're even, and that's why the score is even.
So the 49ers have teed the ball up at the 35-yard line, and the Green Bay Packers have Mark Lee. I beg your pardon. Yes, it is. It is Mike McCoy back there deep. And the ball is up, and McCoy is waiting. Mike McCoy at the 5-yard line gets back to the 10 to the 15, to the 20 to the 25. Still struggling, but closed off at about the 29-yard line. Ray Rhodes.
Sure, the 49ers going in at halftime had to make some adjustments to the 4-man line of the Green Bay Packers, and we'll see what adjustments right now Bart Starr, Zeke Burkowski, and the staff have come up with as far as the Green Bay Packer offense. I'm sure they'd like to rush the ball a little better here, only 55 yards in the first half.
Then Dickey's got Eddie Lee Ivory and Gary Ellis as his setbacks. That's tight end Kaufman in motion across, quick pitch to Ellis. Looks for somewhere to go, and there is nowhere. Jim Stuckey there to make the tackle for the San Francisco 49ers.
We talked to, I thought in the first half, San Francisco's defense played well, Lindsey, even though he was 16 out of 20. And again, the same thing it's plagued them, pass defense. Giving up 246 yards a game.
2nd and 10 with the ball at the 30-yard line. Eddie Lee Ivory takes it to the 38-yard line before Totola came in to break the stop. 3rd and 2.
This was the same type of play they scored on. Meeting the play, Goforth gets through there clean. Boy, the left guard, Darryl Goforth, just ran through there clean to be able to make a big block till Lawrence Pillows finally come over and made the play.
So now the 49ers make multiple changes on defense. Double tight end alignment for the Green Bay Packers. Paul Goff and Bill Larson both in there. Ivory got the first down. Scott Hilton made the stop, but it's a 1st and 10. And it's at the 43-yard line.
And that's a good way to get it, too, to come out and run 3 plays and pick up the 10 yards, enough for the first down. Ivory almost broke this a long way as he cuts back away from Hilton, and Hilton just makes the tackle.
First down and 10 yards to go. They send Andre Thompson to the left side, Lofton to the right side. Running backs in an I formation. Ellis ahead of Ivory. Dickey with the ball. Lofton. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Cornelius made the tackle. Lofton made the reception.
A real fine throw by Lynn Dickey. Boy, he needled this one in there, but he had a lot on the ball. The play action fake holds everybody and allows him to get himself set where he could really deliver the ball to Toro back. Cornelius making the play. They've had success throwing that same pattern. Nothing fancy about it, just going down and hooking up.
3 wide receivers now. Ivory's gone out of the ball game. Ellis the lone setback. Lofton picked up 5 and maybe 6 at the 34-yard line. Charles Johnson on the corner made the tackle.
That's his 6th catch of the day. Again, just about 4 steps downfield, stopping. You're going to have to cover us, or I'm going to keep throwing the ball to James Lofton.
2nd down, 4 yards to go. Ball is on the 34-yard line.
6 catches, 101 yards.
Thompson to the left side, Lofton to the right side. Tight end in motion. This is Ellis. 25. Ellis near the 22-yard line. Tortola made the stop finally.
This same play, you see that this is the pattern they scored with, the same type of maneuver. The man in motion away where the linebacker will play a little loose. They bring him back, picks up some good blocking there. Ivory making an attempt at a block. Hey, those good halfbacks coming in, they aren't supposed to be making blocks, are they? 11 yards.
1st and 10 now at the 23-yard line. Eddie Lee Ivory inside the 20-yard line at the 19. Ed Benson brought him down.
Look what the Vikings are doing to the Lions. 24-0. Tommy Kramer's thrown 2 touchdown passes in that game. And this Central Division is wide open.
That's what the Packers say when they said coming in today they were 2.5 back with 7 to play. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. The ball is on the 19-yard line. Back to tight end off the wing right. In motion to the left side. By Ellis again. Same play, same hole. Goes to the 11-yard line.
That's right. Nothing wrong with that play. As long as they can't stop it, you continue to run it. Make the defense stop the play. They're getting good blocking. The man in motion again. The underneath handoff. He didn't even follow the block in that time. Goforth was outside. He cut back inside and picked up a 1st down.
1st down and 10 yards to go. The ball's at the 11-yard line. Score tied, 13-13. Cassidy on a wide left. He is outside Andre Thompson. This is Ellis. Fumbles the ball. Scramble is on. 49ers get it at the 5-yard line. San Francisco recovers the fumble and stops the drive.
The 2nd time of the day that the Green Bay Packers have stopped themselves. Dwight Hicks comes up with a fumble recovery.
So when play is resumed, the 49ers will have it 1st and 10 in their own territory.
Look out, world. Here comes Ford.
There's a world of better ideas.
From a new world car to an all-new American sedan built for a changing world, Ford is building a world of excitement, a world of thunder and electronic magic. From a world of quiet to Ford's highest gas mileage ratings ever. Come see it all today at your Ford dealer.
There's a world of better ideas coming from Ford.
In an independent test,
Over 1,000 different people were asked.
Which TV set had the best overall color picture?
More people chose the 19-inch Sylvania Super Set
than either RCA or Zenith.
This is the 4th year in a row
that Sylvania was chosen by the people
as having the best color picture.
Sylvania may not be the biggest, but a lot of people think Sylvania's got the
best
color
picture.
Ricky Schroeder is a boy caught in the middle between the father he loves so much and the mother who wants him back. John Voight and Faye Dunaway star in The Champ, Monday night.
It looks like Gary Ellis has a hole here to run through. Vincent takes an outside rush. He cuts back. Buns comes in and hits him high. Whip comes over the top, and as he's spinning, the ball comes out, and San Francisco comes up with it.
So it is 1st and 10 now for the 49ers. They have the ball at their own 6-yard line. Steve DeBerg brings them up. Cooper and Linville Elliott. Left on the ground. Ezra Johnson, along with Mike Lewis, in to make the stop on Cooper.
Boy, Lewis has given them a good day's effort in there when they go to the 4-down lineman. I'm sure San Francisco is expecting to go against the 34 defense. Cardinals leading the Falcons now 24-13.
2nd down, 7 yards to go. The ball is at the 9-yard line. Freddie Solomon in a wide left. Elliott's the tailback. Cooper's the up back. That's Elliott. Got to about the 12 before Mike Douglas stopped him.
Good lateral pursuit that time. Filling the lanes. The cutback lanes. Take a look at it. You see the linebackers, everybody moving over. Terry Jones over there along with Mike Douglas and a host of others.
3rd and 4 at the 12-yard line. 3rd down conversions for the 49ers here today. Clyde Parks in a wide left. DeBerg. Incomplete to Cooper. Penalty marker thrown at the 16. Mike Jolly was the defender. Interference by Mike Jolly, and that is a 1st and 10 now for the 49ers. They keep their drive alive at their own 16.
It was a big 1st down for them, too.
DeBerg. And it's incomplete.
DeBerg is completely out of the end zone. He went all the way through the end zone that time. They had a blitz on. Estes Hood comes on the blitz.
Linville Elliott, the intended receiver.
Watch number 38 come here. Nobody to pick him up. DeBerg sees it coming. Throws the ball to Elliott. Should have made the reception. Would not have picked up the 1st down. But they did avoid the big loss.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line. Elliott moves to a slot left. Cooper, the lone setback. Out to his tight end, Charlie Young.
Boy, Johnny Gray really hit him over there. Did knock him out of bounds.
At about the 21-yard line.
Charlie Young. We had some great years for Philadelphia when he first came in.
Before he went to the Los Angeles Rams, where he saw not much action.
Terry Nelson sort of that. 3rd and 4. Last time they went to the backs coming out of the backfield. Out of their 206 completions coming into this game, 109 of them were to the backs.
Cooper in motion outside left. Give it to Elliott. He's trying to get to the sticks, but he's short. Terry Jones made the tackle, and the punting unit will come on now for the 49ers. Fell about a yard short.
The draw play a good call when it works. When it doesn't work, why didn't you throw it at 3rd and 4?
Jim Miller's coming to do the punting, and Cassidy has dropped back deep to field it for the Green Bay Packers. Score still tied, 13-13. Cassidy at his 38. And there is a marker thrown. It is at the ball is at the 41-yard line.
This penalty was called before Cassidy even had made the reception there of the punt. We have a final. The Bears beat the Washington Redskins 35-21. Vince Evans threw 3 touchdown passes in that game. The 39th time that Walter Payton has gone over 100 yards.
Illegal use of hands against the Green Bay Packers.
Illegal use of hands, number 22, receiving team during the run back.
Mark lead. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Score still tied. We're in the 3rd quarter with 6:54 remaining to be played in the period.
I told my Allstate agent I can't afford life insurance. Well, John, don't put marbles in the penny wrappers. He told us about one of Allstate's affordable life plans. For a 28-year-old, $50,000 of decreasing term insurance for about $11 a month. These pennies could pay for a couple of months. Well, John...
Well, you put your pennies in my marble jar.
Ask about Allstate Life's affordable life plans. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Here's to good friends. Tonight
Hey,
is kind
Phil,
of special.
I thought you were taking us to dinner.
I am. Okay, where is it? You're standing on it. What?
Hey, a clam bake.
I suppose he got Lowenbrow, too.
Yep.
You want the taste of a truly great American beer. Tonight, let it be Lowenbrow.
Bill, that was fantastic.
Hey, I only take my friends to the best places.
1st and 10 now for the Green Bay Packers at the 31-yard line, and Vicky Ray Anderson is in there along with Eddie Lee Avery. Vicky Ray Anderson, having just joined the Green Bay Packers, is in there now. That's Kaufman in motion across. Anderson with the ball. Fumble. Avery fell on it. Green Bay retains possession. 31-yard line, no gain, 2nd and 10.
So difficult for a back to come in for the first time, his first play, and they strip the ball from him. He's not used to the contact on the first play. They go back to the play they've had the success with, and you see Harper just reaching in there and stripping the ball away from him. Good smart play on Harper's part, and Anderson's going to have to protect the ball a little more.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line. Anderson played his collegiate football in Oklahoma. Out to Eddie Lee Avery. Cuts back. Goes to the 39-yard line.
There's Oklahoma backs. They're used to overcoming all the fumbling they do down there with that offense.
Wevin Johnson made the stop. Ball is spotted at the 39 to make it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Score tied 13-13, 5 minutes, 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. A slight overcast has moved in, obscuring the bright sunshine we had for the first half play here in Milwaukee. Eddie Lee Avery with a 45 to the 40, and Avery is finally down is down at the 31. Green Bay will have it first and 10 at the 31-yard line of the 49ers.
Boy, does he break this one. Take a look. Handoff from deep back in the I formation. Finding the daylight, breaking a tackle right there, coming out of a tackle. Cuts back against the grain and gets away. He didn't stumble right here. He may have run a little longer. Ricky Churchman finally brings him down. As you look again, he cuts back. Watch him when he stumbles right here as he cuts back. He loses his footing.
Turdell Middleton has moved up to the left side. That's Lofton in motion back to the inside. Hand off to Ellis and it's deflected into the air. And Ellis made an effort but could not pull it in. It's simply an incompletion.
That'd have been some completion, wouldn't it?
Second and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Dickey's now 19 out of 24. And that's a confident quarterback when you have those kind of stats throwing the football. You can't wait for the play to come in and for you to be throwing it.
Almost 3 years ago exactly, on the 13th day of November against the Rams, he sustained a broken leg right here on this field. Last play of the game. Dickey has battled back. That's incomplete. Third and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now what happened with that one? Look at this score. Well, we saw what the Giants did. Now the Saints are going to try to do the same thing. Saints leading the Eagles 7-0. Archie Manning to Brooks Williams, his tight end.
Third down play coming here. Coffin and Larson.
That last report on the Giant Dallas game was 35 apiece.
Dickey. Kaufman. First down. The tight end, Paul Kaufman, at the 15-yard line.
Oh, an excellent throw that time, too. He just waited and gave Kaufman enough time to clear. The tight end coming across. Just going out of your picture. But the pass protection does it. You see him take the extra step up to deliver the ball, and he had just cleared the linebacker enough for the first down.
With the score tied 13-13, the Green Bay Packers are driving here in the third quarter.
And the Steelers win another close one. This one 24-21.
Ivory and Ellis are the setbacks. Fake to Ivory. Throws a screen left to Ellis. Cut down just as he got to the 15.
Boy, Bobby Leopold getting over there, forcing the play back inside. This is a good fake on this play. Good fake. Everything's coming to the right-hand side. Comes back, throws the ball, and you see the people. All you see are green shirts, but Leopold forces him back inside, allowing the pursuit to come over. Ted Vincent comes over and makes a shoestring tackle.
Second down, 9 yards to go at the 14. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Score tied, 13-13. Dickey. And complete. At the 6-yard line to Lofton. Charles Johnson made the immediate hit. Now they're checking out the possible first down.
There was a blitz on this play. You see Churchman coming on the blitz. He's cleared, but the pattern again, the short, simple hook pattern by Lofton, but you see how he has to pay the price catching that one.
Third down and about a foot to go at the 6-yard line.
It's hard to get away. You look at this Browns leading the Colts now, 21-13. Curtis Dickey just scored for the Colts.
3 tight ends in there. Swanke's in as a tight end. Need about a foot. Ellis dived, and I think he made it.
Looked like he got enough surge over the top up there to pick up enough for the first down. Of course, we're not down on the 5-yard line either.
But Jerry Seaman is. He's the referee, and he's looking across at what you're looking at just now. And they're going to bring out the chain and measure for the possible first down. If any part of the ball is in advance of that stick, it is a first and goal outside the 5-yard line. Short. Short. Did not make it. So it is going to be a 4th down. And the crowd always says, go, go, go.
Yeah. They don't have to face the press after the game either, do they?
They're not under contract. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go, and they're going to go for it. Ivory and Ellis are the setbacks.
Well, we know where they've run in the past from the same lineup.
Ivory. Well, he stopped short of the 5, I think.
One of the 49ers, Jimmy Webb, started off the field like, hey, we held them here. Again, it'll be the mark.
Now get them unstacked, spot the ball, make the decision. Look right there. You look in from the sideline out onto the field. That's the way they see it. Head linesman's going to take it out again.
I tell you, Jimmy Webb's already made his call.
Leo Miles is the head linesman.
This is the second time the Packers have been down in this situation. The last time they fumbled.
Ball goes over. Ball goes over.
The second time they come away empty.
So, the 49ers defense has held. They'll take the ball 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line with 2:12 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Unforgettable. In 1955, this voice and this car were destined to become legends. For 1981, the legend lives on in a new heritage Thunderbird and in a new voice named Cole.
Unforgettable. That's what you are.
The legend lives on because the Thunder's still there. There's a world of better ideas coming from Ford.
When you have questions like these about your money, get professional answers.
I'm buying this boat, and the owner wants either a certified check or a cashier's check. What's the difference?
My personnel agency is really doing very well, but I need to think about the future. How do I plan for retirement?
Keep your checking and savings at a full-service bank and get professional answers to your financial questions. America's full-service banks. We've got the answers.
Next Saturday, the LA Times 500 roars onto the CBS Sports Spectacular, and the battle of the NFL cheerleaders continues. Next Saturday, 4:30 Eastern on the CBS Sports Spectacular.
Fans are alive, if that's what that is.
Where does he get his hair done?
49ers have the ball 1st and 10. The team that started the day ranking next to last in defense among the 28 teams has held and taken over at the 5-yard line.
And the Cardinals got another field goal by Neil O'Donoghue.
It's Cooper. Well, he got a 5, so it'll be 2nd and 5.
The New York Giants, with 1 minute and 7 seconds left to play, are leading the Dallas Cowboys 38-35. Joe Danello kicked a 27-yard field goal. 1-8 team, huh?
This football is a very strange game. 2nd down and 5 yards to go.
There you go. Look at that. Woo.
Elliott got the 1st down at the 24, but there's a penalty marker on the play.
And it's going to be brought back, and that was a big 1st down and a very costly penalty for 49ers. They're going to get called for holding. You see the indication. While we're waiting, Lindsay, a couple of first quarter scores. Buffalo leading the Jets 7-0, and Cincinnati leading Oakland 3-0 in the first quarter.
Pick up the penalty.
Holding number 51, offense.
Randy Cross.
Boy, that hurt because the 49ers had a first down, getting away from that end zone a little bit. A little pressure on you down here not to make a mistake with the game tied.
Now they have it 2nd and 10 at the 10. 1:29 left in the third quarter. In the end zone, now Cooper comes out. Gets it to the 9-yard line. Mike Butler on the tackle.
Boy, Ezra Johnson takes a wide outside rush this time, and Cooper has to make his decision very quickly to cut back inside. I guess that was Mike Lewis he cut back inside of. He cuts back in. Casey Merrill misses the tackle. And close back to the 9-yard line. 3rd and 7.
Less than a minute remaining to be played in the third quarter. We've had no scoring in this period. It is still tied 13-13. The bird. Young incomplete. Charlie Young got one hand out.
If he had not stuck up his hand for the one-handed catch, I think Estes Hood would have made an interception.
I think you're right. He was among people. So now the punting unit comes on. Jim Miller in to do the punting. He, of course, is the barefoot kicker from Ole Miss. Cassidy is deep. Makes the fair catch signal and makes the catch at the 47-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 now. Packers have the ball at the 49ers 47-yard line. 32 seconds remaining to be played in the third quarter under cloudy skies now in Milwaukee.
The first electronic football games like these were for only one player.
And run.
But something was missing.
Can I play? Wait your turn.
Then along came head-to-head electronic football by Coleco.
Now we can play at the same time. I'm offense. I'm defense.
With head-to-head, you're really in the game. A power sweep. He fights through for the tackle. You pass. He blitzes. Intercepts.
This is real competition.
Why settle for a one-player game when you can have it all? Play alone, against the computer, or for real competition, play
head-to-head.
Why settle for less?
3 long days on the road taught you all that I know. Then you taught me something about milk. 20 miles left to go with our cash getting low. Don't have much, just enough to go for some milk. Good call, son, the milk tastes fine. Why don't you lead the way this time? Now more than ever is the time for milk.
Tonight, who shot JR?
I figured you did it.
I wanted to.
Nobody ever beats old JR.
Part 2 of the season premiere of Dallas, tonight.
Dickey is 22 of 28 as the Green Bay Packers have the ball 1st and 10 at the 49ers 47-yard line in the third quarter. Twice the Green Bay Packers have been down in scoring range, and twice they came away empty. Once on a fumble, once tried on 4th down and gave up the ball. Start once again with the score still tied late in the third quarter. Dickey. Lofton. He is at the 10-yard line. Charlie Johnson made the stop. Lofton made the reception, and he's limping.
Boy, he just makes a great throw. He cut inside, gave an indication. You see the play action fake, the fake in there to Ellis. It just holds everybody when you run the play action. The best down to throw on is 1st down. And you see how accurately he threw the ball. He breaks the tackle, comes out of the grasp of Hicks. And he's finally run out of bounds by Charlie Johnson.
He limped off at his 1st and 10 just outside the 10-yard line. Kaufman in motion across. This is Ellis. Got to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 8 at the 8. Bobby Leopold made the tackle.
You see the clock running down. The Giants have upset the Dallas Cowboys 38-35.
5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 remaining in the third quarter here. 2 seconds, 1, and that's that. And so time has run out here in the third quarter. At the end of 3, it's still tied 13-13.
Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special.
Tide's just right. That'll be a full moon. Hardly any wind. And the Lowenbrau's cold. Sure beats the office.
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Lowenbrau.
Sure hope the fish don't bother us.
With all the hoopla surrounding the introduction of X-Car #1 and K-Car #1, isn't it interesting that Ford Fairmont number 1,200,001 rolled off the line with better estimated MPG than Citation, more total room than K, and when comparably equipped, sticker priced hundreds less than either? In short, Fairmont started doing what a 1981 car should do 1 million cars ago. Ford Fairmont. It makes a world of sense.